Hello there, Saber fans. Shamim here. I've got a new custom saber to show off, and I'm extremely happy with how this guy turned out. This is a Saber Forge Descendant that I've applied a special weathering pattern to, and I've christened this saber the Thunderstruck. To achieve this pattern, I first did a layer of black powder coat, but before I put the powder coating in the oven to solidify it, it was still powdery. I took one of those spray dusters that you use to clean out your keyboards, and I sprayed off some of the black powder on certain areas. So it created, sort of a weathering pattern with the black powder. And then I put that in the oven. So it had a layer of black that was spotted here and there. And then after that, I applied a layer of translucent purple powder coating. So it filled in all the silver parts and then darkened the black parts. And that achieved the the purple and the black that you see like here, for example. Some of it is purple, some of it is darker black. So it gives just a little extra dimension. And then I put that in the oven. Then I went in with my Dremel and I achieved the shattering pattern. So all the yellow bits that you see, I shattered all of those with the Dremel. So all those yellow bits were silver. And then once I had finished the dremeling, I went over it again with a translucent gold. So that gold filled in all the yellow bits, or all the shattered silver bits, so you get the veiny pattern. And then the translucent yellow went over the purple and the black and just gave it a little bit of an extra reddish burgundy kind of color. And I put that in the oven. So it's 3 layers of powder coating with shattered weathering throughout. So this is the Thunderstruck. It's an exquisite saber. I love the hilt design itself, the Descendant from Saberforge. It's a very nice one-handed saber. I did a review a couple videos ago showing off a standard finish that I had done for my personal collection. But this guy I'll be selling. I had acquired 2 Descendant sabers, so I said one I'll keep clean for myself, and the other one I'll do some nice powder coating work to, and then put it up for sale. Internally, it's a Nano Biscotti V3 soundboard. There's an RGB LED. The red and the green are mixed for a really nice yellow amber main blade, and then the blue comes in to provide a white flash on clash. The 2 sound fonts are Count Dooku and Invictus, both of them with custom sound fonts from my Boot Sound package. It's a 2-watt high bass speaker. There's the mylar reflective film throughout the thin neck to boost the brightness, and then you have a brass covertech knob and a brass kill key here. So yeah, let's look at some of the detail work, and you can see the color, which is quite lovely. The purple and the gold mix for really nice color combo that complements one another very nicely. My previous, I think I had called it the Firestorm or something like that. It was a dark blue with copper. So it was the blue hilt with the copper veining, and now this one is a little bit more royal, because purple and gold kind of are royal colors. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. As I had said before, what I really like to do with the shattered weathering is to start at the bottom and then follow it all the way up to the top. And then there are some bits that, stop here or stop here and, start here, stop there. But there's always 1 or 2 that start at the bottom and trace all the way up to the top. That's just how I like to work. The shattering continues up to the emitter. Down there you can see the RGB LED. You can see the mylar reflective tape. There's your pommel vented for sound with your 2-watt high bass speaker. So let's get her fired up.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
This is the Dooku font. Primarily because of that ignition. Is probably one of my favorite ignitions from any lightsaber ever. Let's just do it one more time. It's an amazing ignition sound. So you've got your red and green mixing for a nice yellow. Blue comes in for a flash on clash. Very nice swings, very nice clashes. I believe this is Count Dooku by Lord Blacko. Everything that he touches turns to gold. Now we'll switch to Invictus.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
I included this quote because I feel like this lightsaber is a dark side saber, that it has been... All of the cracked sabers that I do, the shattered sabers that I do, I feel as if it's not so much that the hilt itself has, fallen to the ground and cracked, so much as dark side lightning or some other dark side power has been infused into the hilt, and that is what creates the shattering, cracking. Similar to if you've seen Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, when Voldemort is using the Dumbledore's wand, the Elder Wand, and he's not the rightful owner of the wand, so he's stolen the wand, or it's not his. So every time he uses the wand sort of cracks, because the magic that's flowing through it sort of cracks the wand. And there's these really lovely shots that go in super deep macro, and you can see the magic cracking through the wand. And so that's sort of a similar effect. Like, I imagine that a dark side user turns on, so like it's just regular purple, or it's just regular, and the dark side user turns on the lightsaber, and the dark side energy just sort of cracks through the hilt. The crystal itself sort of bleeds through into the hilt as the dark side goes throughout the lightsaber. So that's kind of what I imagine. And I included a yellow blade because the cracking is yellow. So that's sort of the idea and the thought process behind it all. This is Invictus. Throw a blade in there real quick. I don't know how well the yellow is going to show up on camera. Yellow sort of always sucks on camera, but we'll see. It's not terrible. Switch to the Dooku font.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
So there you have it. Thunderstruck, or whatever you want to call it when you pick it up, because this saber, as I said, is going up for sale. So the link is below. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.